I usually let it roll for a little bit, and then I edit it. And then I let it edit. That way I have something to cut out. Okay, and we're gonna wait till it has 15, which is in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Awesome Sauce here, coming at you with my boy King Khaled.
What is up?
Link will be in the description to his channel.
I don't have any videos.
Yeah, but he's just still give him a sub or two to humor him.
Humor me, please.
Humor him, please. He's gonna profile us a deck. This man is the king of trolley decks.
That's Stefan. I'm number 2.
He's the prince. He's the prince of trolley decks. And today he has one of his deck that's very close to his heart. What deck do we have?
This is level 8 Gishkis.
Level 8 Gishkis.
This is one of my favorite decks ever. I bought all these cards like literally the day they came out. Okay. I fanboyed it, so I had to do it. So obviously, for a lot of people who don't know the Gishki build, there's different builds. Yes, there's like 5 different builds.
There's 5 different builds. Yeah. But here, this is the level 8 build, so let's get right into it.
Sure. So let's start with the monster lineup. Run 3 Levianima. This is basically the draw engine of the deck, plus one of the strongest beaters in the deck. It lets, whenever you attack, it lets you draw, so you can +1 on a deep prison or whatever. It's a really good card. Run 2 Soul Ogre. This is basically like a compulse, except it sends stuff back into the deck. So like if you see a Sang or something, and your opponent thinks it's safe, it's like, sup, can't do that anymore, son. And gets over bigger beaters too. 3 Vision. This searches out the rituals. It's really good. 3 Shadow. This searches out the ritual spell. It's also a really good card. 3 Gishki Abyss. This is the Stratos of the deck, and I want to note something about this card. It works whenever it's summoned. So like you can normal summon it, special summon it, flip summon it. You'll still get the effect. This is a very good card. 2 Gishki Beast. This is basically to bring back this guy, but you can also use it to bring back what's this guy's Shadow and make level 4 rank 4 fuzzies. This is a very powerful card. It's like a poor guy but level 4. 2 Molten Glacier. This is Proxies because I don't have him yet, but Molten Glacier is so sick in this deck because you can set up 5 waters in the deck so quickly, and it also gets rid of their outs because this deck has trouble with coming back because it's mainly offensive. Its defense is very little. Like I run very little defense cards, so you want to use this to get rid of your opponent's outs. It's really good.
No, he actually runs 5-headed dragon. Yeah,
I run 5-headed dragon in the main like a champion. Okay. 2 Trag. I mean, I use it to stop OTKs, and also it lets me copy if I have like a ritual in my graveyard that's level 8 and I don't want to bring it back for Molten Glacier or whatever, I can copy level 8 and use it as a ritual, so it's really good. And Gores because it scores. Good cards are good.
Good cards are good.
Spell lineup. 2 Aqua Mirror. I don't run 3 because 3 tends to clog. This card's already good. You can really search it out. You don't need 3.
And it comes back, right?
It comes back. Yeah, it keeps coming back. It's really good. You just put it back in the deck and you take a ritual back into your hand. It's really good. So 1 Reborn because it's good. Heavy because it's good. Dark Hole because it's good. 3 Space. You have to. 1 Night Beam because I really need the extra removal. My plays have to go off, so I run this no matter what. Avarice. I was iffy about this card because I kind of want my graveyard to be set up, but the thing is the deck thins out so much that this is a very powerful late game, and you'll draw into all your outs if you still have some in your deck. 2 Trade-In. It just adds consistency. Oh, 3, I'm sorry. There's 3 Trade-In. It just add consistency to your deck. If you have a hand that's loaded with like Levianas and crap, you can't do anything. Just drop this and draw. You get it back later. You can get back your Levianas later. 3 Upstarts, so I can run a 37 card deck. Just adds consistency to the deck. I don't care if they gain 1,000 life points. I'm gonna destroy them anyway. 2 Salvage. I run 2 Salvage over 3 because honestly the 3rd Salvage is pointless, it's redundant. You should be able to win after you resolve the 2nd Salvage. Because if you have 2, then you pretty much won. 1 Lance. I just like having a response to like bottomless.
Not Randy Lance.
1 Lance. It might be 2, I might change it up. Extra deck. The extra deck really doesn't matter, it's just generic 4s mainly, but like it doesn't really matter. 1 Gotchi. I mean it's for the one time when I have like 2 Visions or like a Vision and like an Abyss. Doesn't matter. 1 Roach probably shouldn't be here. Should be another card that I'll show later. 1 Shockmaster. Again, this card's really randy. I don't know why it's in there. A Pearl, Papal Operative, Black Ship Corn, 2 Utopia because they're good. Maestro because it's really good. Snowdust Giant. I want to explain this card right here. This card is requires 2 level 4s, and it basically lets you when you activate it, you can reveal as many waters in your hand, and then you can put ice counters on to distribute them on the field. And every non-water monster on the field loses 200 attack for each ice counter. So you could run over a lot of things with this card. It's really good. I'd run 2 of these in this deck just because you can use it easily. This Dweller, I mean, you use it the same purpose, but in this deck it'll go up to 2200, so it's better than in other decks. So you don't have to worry about like Thunder King. 2 of these. It's a good card. Let absorb. Thanks.
Cowboy too strong.
Heliopolis. I mean, level 8s are in this deck, so like, I mean, you have to run this card. It's really, really good. I might run 2, might not. I want to check out the puppet string cards when they come out. So they're also level 8s. Don't have a side deck for this yet, so I mean, the main things you were concerned about though when you're siding is Thunder King. If they drop Thunder King and you don't have an out to Thunder King, you basically lose. Like the only thing you can do is like set Shadow or and then like summon what's his Beast and hope like they'll like negate or something. But that's really, really bad. So you want to side in like Soul Takers or like back row or things like that. And the other thing that we do want to worry about is Macro Cosmos. That will shut you down. You can't do anything about Macro Cosmos unless you side against it. That's why I run 3 MST. That's why you would side into like 2 Dust Tornado or like Royal Decree or whatever you want. That's basically it. There are a lot of other builds for Gishkis, but like this is my favorite build for now.
So what's good about this build as opposed to the other builds?
I mean, level 8 tends to be a bit more aggressive because you draw out more hand advantage. Level 6 build was more of a control build. You could run like traps in it and things like that. And the main focus of that was going to your opponent's hand. Like Gishki Gus Kraken would go into your opponent's hand, send cards back in the deck. There was also another build around it called the High Rider Gishki, which would loop your entire opponent's hand out of the deck. There's also the level 10 build, which isn't out in the TCG yet. That one revolves around Zealous, which basically is just an OTK build where swing, swing, swing. This is a little bit weaker than that, but it holds its resources back a little bit better. But Zealous is a very powerful build, and I would recommend trying that as well. But for now, this is basically the build you can run in the TCG. That or level 6, but level 6 is a little bit weaker right now, so that's my favorite build right now.
Well, we'll eventually post up a
Eventually,
duel.
it will happen.
Yeah, we'll eventually post up a deck profile of that, along with maybe a duel or 2 if we ever get everyone together. So yeah, this is another episode of Look at My Shit, and that's his shit.
See you guys. This is a really good deck. Hope you enjoy it.